I honestly, I was literally dressed. The only reason I was dressed and ready to come out and cast was because I was about to go out and buy myself a new phone, because I'm absolutely sick of my phone. So I was about to go buy myself a new phone. I was like, just before I left, I was like, oh, I wonder how Masters Coliseum is doing. So I checked. I was like, wait, but why is there no English stream? I checked the TL thread, and everyone was like, well, where's the English stream? So I got in contact with one of the Chinese organizers, and he was like, yeah, the English stream is not here. So, you know, then I ended up rushing over to try and bring you guys a few games of StarCraft 2. As we get this ready to go. What's up, Sully? Merry Christmas to you as well. How you doing? Bottom right hand side, our blue Protoss player. This is PartinG here in this best of 3. Up against the pink Zerg. In the upper left hand side, we have ourselves a Scarlett. Man, I really wish players would just start getting an account that has their name on it. Like, come on. Accounts are free nowadays, and you're a professional player. Why can't you have one account that you just name PartinG? Like, just put your hotkeys on it, and just use it for tournaments. It really baffles me that some players still don't have a tournament account. It's not just for us, like, it's for them, right? Like, you know, it's their kind of viewership, or their kind of brand, or their name that's going to miss out on, you know, on anything that could happen, so... Yeah. So yeah, a couple of people are asking about Tenchi. I actually don't know where Tenchi is or why he's not here. I asked if there was something that was like planned or whatever, and apparently he's just not replying and stuff. So yeah, unfortunately, I'm not sure what's up with Tenchi, so I can't answer anything about that. All I know is that, well, I'm here for today at least. Hopefully Tenchi's back for tomorrow. I mean, he always does the Masters Coliseum. It would be a shame for him to miss it. But rest assured, if he is unavailable for the Masters Coliseum for whatever reason, if whatever's happened today is going to continue on into tomorrow, then I will be bringing you guys some of the action tomorrow as well, then, is probably the plan. So yeah, which is fine. You guys might have to excuse me for a little bit today as well. I'm probably going to have to either do a couple of things, either order pizza and go and collect it from downstairs, or I'm going to have to, like, probably... I'm either going to order pizza and get it from downstairs, or I'm going to... or I'm going to go out and buy some food from somewhere, because I don't have any food in the studio. I haven't eaten yet, and I'm meant to be casting again in like 2.5 hours, so... my plan was to go get a phone and get some food and then come and cast, you see. Instead, I'm like, I just came to cast, so I just need to get my life sorted out, so. I'm hungry, so I can't think. Yeah, I was just trying, well, I just didn't know what I was going to say, because I don't really know what my decision is or what my options are going to be, because, again, I didn't exactly plan for this. But I'll probably just drive out to McDonald's for 5-10 minutes, or either that or something like... Or we just order a pizza or something. Anyways, not yet. Anyways, later on. For now, we're all good to cast some StarCraft 2 games. I'm just giving you guys a heads up in case, you know, just so you guys can be like, guys, you know, this is okay. You know, when I disappear, some of you guys are brief, so you can be like, it's okay, chat. Listen, I was an earlier chatter in this stream, and I heard earlier Wardy is just gone to get his pizza. And I can confirm that he said this earlier. It's not that he's been kidnapped and forced to say he has to get a pizza to give the kidnappers a head start. Pizza comes, just follow a stalker for a minute, it'll be fine. I remember the time, I love the time when base trade Rifkin was just like, oh, my food's here. I was like, okay. He's like, okay, I'll just put it on your vision. It wasn't on my vision, it was just on a stalker. It was absolutely brilliant. If you guys missed that, it was honestly so funny. Like, I'm trying to cast this game where everyone's like, Woody, can you actually observe? I'm like, guys, you know, honestly, like, I know you all really, like, love the game, but can you stop trying to, like, backseat Twitch chat? Like, I'm observing fine. And they're like, no, you're not. You're just following the same stalker. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm literally around the map. And we had a bit of an argument before we realized that Rifkin had left us following a stalker rather than anything else. That was pretty funky, as we do see Queen. Going to be taking a couple shots of damage there. This DT drop opening will turn into an Archon drop eventually, as well as initial DTs were okay, but the lair was on time, the Overseer was up, and the Roaches were here as well. As we do see that second prism coming in, going to warp in towards the main in a moment or so, but has to be careful. Obviously, the queens are a big danger to those prisms. What's up, Zonalar coming in with a fresh subscription. Thank you so much for subscribing. Got some love in the chat, guys, for Zonalar. Thank you for showing some love to the stream. Do appreciate it, buddy. Appreciate it. As we see the Archons coming in, picking off that Overlord. And Prism again just moving around a little bit. And able to pick up... Ooh, he actually uses the Archon there and splash damages down the Creep Tumor. I love that. That was actually a really cute little play. As now he's got an Observer, he doesn't have to do that anymore. And these Archons can stop hitting on each other for the gain of the Protoss. Again, second Prism over here. That one is still just empty. Usually you do make 8 DTs and 4 Archons, and you get that second Prism active. PartinG just waiting for a while with that, and the fact he doesn't isn't a bad thing necessarily. It just means he has less pressure on the map. But if he feels he's applying enough pressure anyways, well, that's kind of okay. You can get away with it, as we're going to be seeing these 2 Archons dropping in underneath an Overlord here. And that is one very dead Overlord very quickly. Because now the Archons coming over to the left-hand side. They are going to kill that Overlord as well. A nice lift up into the Prism. Scarlett going into Aspire pretty quickly. So, wonder if she's just going to... I mean, probably is just going to go straight into Mutalisks. Obviously, nothing else makes sense. Mirrors are very good, given the fact that PartinG has not opened with a Stargate. It means that they already have, like, a... You know, like... A little bit of a chance to just kind of catch the Protoss off guard. There's no Oracle to just kind of scout very easily. There's no instant Phoenix production to shut it down. So that is actually a very good thing. And obviously, you can also shut down this Warp Prism play. So it's kind of like, oh, you know, all the signs point towards Mute as being a good decision here for Scarlett. I like it. Also, we've seen a couple of Archons coming in. Gonna be able to get a couple of Creep Tumors. Oh no, someone's just asked if it's a live event. I haven't edited the live command. Oh no, edit command live. We are currently on a live broadcast with live matches. Boom. Oh, no one used it. Oh, slowly. I got you. I beat you. I fixed it in time. Ho, ho, ho. 8 Mutalisks, 7 Roaches, and +1 missiles on the way up here from Scarlett. Sorry, guys. My game's a little bit laggy today as well. Like, just Korean server doesn't like me very much, so... Apologies for that. I tell you what, though. PartinG's getting aggressive with this attack, and these Mutas are not going to have a great time fighting an army which is full of 4 Archons and 4 Sentries. So here we go. We're going to see these Lings running on in. They're going to come in towards the mineral lines here. There's an Adept going to be surrounded in there. Shield Battery will do its best to heal it up. You can see the Roaches and Ravagers dropping a few Corrosive Powers already. A couple of Archons getting hit already there. Roaches coming in from the right side, going to get turned away. Oh, the Force Field's absolutely disgusting. Those Archons are going to do so much splash damage to this. As Scarlett somehow still has an army supply, but I actually have no idea how. Across the map, her Mutas will start to put in the work, but she's making Roaches like she thinks she's going to clean this up. I don't think she is. I think she would have been better off just making mass Mutas and just hoping that some sort of a base trade was going to win this out for her. Because now, how on earth is she going to clean up this army? There's still 2 Immortals and 4 Archons in this. There's still Force Fields on the Sentries. In fact, there's a 3rd Immortal coming in as well. And Scarlett does deal a lot of damage to the mineral lines. She's got a lot of work to do to stay alive in this. She has got her main still up and running. Her Rotoran now dead as well, so she can actually only build Mutalisks at the moment. I mean, those extra Roaches that are being made are just going to, well, die. Like, they're not going to do anything useful at all. Scarlett has some money left. She has to decide what to do. Probably make Mutalisks while the Spire's up, and then start using your drones to run across the map and run around the map. There isn't a lot here from PartinG in defense, right? Like, there's only a couple of Stalkers. There isn't many probes as well, so if he pulls everything home, these last few probes will go down. We're just fighting a couple of Zealots. There's one Stalker. Has been causing so many issues. It will now go down. There's the recall from PartinG. He does recall pretty much everything of his army. He only leaves behind an Immortal, a Sentry, and a Zealot. That does mean that he will keep one base alive with 13 probes on it. So he will keep mining. Scarlett has absolutely nothing to work with. Nothing she can build. She doesn't even have a spawning pool at the moment. She has absolutely no tech structures to build with. Gonna start going after these pylons, try and shut down production, being chased around by the Stalkers here. No blink on those Stalkers. That's why shutting down the Twilight Council might be nice here as well. Mirrors escaping off up the right-hand side. A couple of hatchets coming down on the far right. And a couple more Stalkers being warped in. And Roaches coming in from Scarlett from the left. She starts up the very long rebuild on her tech. The issue is, as long as the Mutas aren't counter-attacking, PartinG can come across and probably just attack. Even if he just leaves, yeah, a couple of Archons here, it might make it difficult enough with a couple of cannons in the background as well. They just come in, they clean up the Warp Prism, sure, that's fine. Can they clean up the rest of this, though? 2 Archons currently in this Warp Prism. Partin obviously has to be very careful with these. It's going to be such a difficult defense for Scarlett. Archons are just going to shred absolutely everything in here, and we see 4 more sentries being warped in. So there's force fields to even help out against the roaches. Mews are just going back across the map again. You can just see that Scarlett has so much money that she can't spend because she just doesn't have any tech. Like, she has no layers, she only has a spawning pool. She can make Zerglings, but in the long run, they're not really going to help, you know, anybody. Scarlett continues to try and kill probes here. The rest of the units coming across as well. She sends drones down to this bottom right-hand side. Her brand new spawning pool goes down. I don't feel Scarlett's doing a very good job of continuing to build tech. Like, with the spawn pool up, she could have started a lair, for example, down here. Because I feel like you need a lair or something. Like, what is she going to spend her money on? She's got 1,000 gas. Like, an extra 11 mutalisks would go a huge way if she could get to... I mean, obviously, it's very difficult to get to Aspire, but it almost feels like at this stage you kind of have to try and do something drastic, and that would be something drastic, trying to go up into Aspire right here. Just going to be seeing these units moving forward. Going to see that hatchery in a lot of trouble. It will go down. There's Lings and Roaches working their way through the natural expansion. A few Lings up in the base, picking off a pylon as well. And a couple of hallucinations here from Aparos player. Going to go around and see what's going on. Oh, let's be a little bit careful here. We're going to be seeing shield batteries and cannons, though. I think this base is too well fortified. And Scarlett is running out of places to send her drones to, honestly. I mean, where do you send them next? Kind of nowhere, right? Like, it's kind of just, you're going to be losing so much. She has a lot of minerals, but she just isn't even winning a base trade in the long run. And that's the issue. Oh, she did have a spawn pool up here. I like that. See, that's the sort of thing that I think is really cool from Scarlett. But then what does she do after a spawning pool? She starts a hatchery back in her main base. She has got a lot of money because of the drones she had mining, so she's actually able to get a lot of money. So she's going to be able to build hatcheries for quite a while. Leave the drones mining here for a moment or two longer. Just give those up essentially. She's going to be seeing Lings and Roaches coming down the left side. I mean, Roaches, I guess, can pick away at these gateways for free. In the main base, I don't even... It's really hard to tell if these gates are unpowered or powered. It's actually a build and skin issue. It's actually quite problematic. Oh, does Scarlett not have detection? Oh my god, there's a DT. There's no detection. Well, I mean, that's just another... I mean, it's not quite going to make it GG, but it's kind of... It's another issue, right? It's another problem that Scarlett has to try and find a way to deal with. And I mean, it just means that Roaches and Lings are going to be consistently chased by a Dark Templar, and eventually she's going to lose all of them. And there's still just no way for PartinG to lose this base, right? There's no way for Scarlett to actually break through this. It looks like she's going to decide to maybe... I mean, is she going to try and jump on the army? Is that her new plan, to pick this off like one unit at a time? Comes in, gets a phalange sentry, has to turn away. I mean, there's only so many times she can do that before PartinG catches on and is just way more kind of conscious about where he sends those units. Lings up here. As we see, drones being picked off. There's hatchery going down. Scarlett, again, is just running out of options, and she's trying absolutely everything to stay in the game, but so far, absolutely no luck. Yeah, she can make a spore crawler for detection, but what's she going to do? Sit her units on this little bit of creep spread on the map? Right? Like, that doesn't help her being aggressive, which I kind of feel is what she needs to be doing. I mean, it just sort of helps her have, you know, not lose her roaches, but then her roaches are kind of dead weight anyways. So it's not really like his spore crawl is the winning answer at all. And that's pretty tough. Here we go. Unit's going to press down the left-hand side. Scarlett's still just splitting up a few Lings and a few Mutas in a couple different directions. And roaches coming over here, as we do see Mutas hanging out on the bottom left-hand side. Scarlett going to type out GG. This series is eliminated from the tournament. The winner goes on to fight Impact for a chance to stay alive and to advance to the round of 8. Thank you so much, Donald. Thank you so much, Saint SC2. Appreciate the love. As we have to the bottom right hand side, our Blue Protoss player here. This is PartinG. Top left, our pink Zerg player, Scarlett. Okay then. So, a couple of people cheering on Scarlett in the chat. Pilgrim saying, "You got this, Scarlett." Always like to hear you guys cheering on the players that you're supporting, so do keep it going in the chat. And again, hello everyone, welcome to a bit of a hectic, this sort of happened in the moment stream. Because it really, really did. So hi, how you guys doing? Just gonna see this probe scan around a little bit here. And obviously looking to try and see how he can take this 2-0 perhaps. I like both, but Go Punt says Oz Protoss. Enthusiast for rocking with the PartinG subs in the chat, or rocking with the PartinG emotes in the channel. So is Nagi Desu. How much do I have to donate for me to send my Christmas decoration to Germany? I mean, first I have to find it. First I have to find it, and then postage. So I don't know, how much does it cost to post a Christmas decoration to Germany? Sub and Reg Manager saying thank you for the stream. Appreciate it. No worries, dude. Happy to be here. Can't let good StarCraft go unbroadcasted, can we? Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Man, Scott's just going to go super aggro. Baneling bust it is. And she looks to try and take a quick win in game number 2 to tie things up here 1-1. Stalker out on the right side. Picks up a Zergling killer. We see some extra lings continue to run down to the bottom right-hand side. Stalker's taking just a little bit of damage. You're going to see the shield battery coming down as well. So shield battery getting dropped. A couple of Banes. Zergling starting to move forwards. We see that Stalker is in quite a lot of trouble. Again, we're going to see a couple of pounds on the shield battery coming in. And the Stalker does get taken down. I mean, it's the Stalker down. I tell you what, these Banes should be able to... Why is there only 2 Banelings? That's what I don't understand. Honestly, Banes would be really good against this position. It's just very difficult to actually do anything with the Banes when there's not enough of them. This is not working out, is it? This shield battery is going to go down, and then there is a full wall off behind it. Gets the... Oh, it doesn't even get the Adept. Oh my god. Well, more Banes on the way up. Cybercore might go down, but again, all that's doing is opening another little position to try and bust into. Scarlett is not having the best of luck at the moment here, and I tell you what, this Cybercore needs to go down now. Doesn't go down, so the Warp Gate finishes. It was a second away, a second sooner, and that would have been so very different here. As you're going to see Lings running forwards, a Baneling as well, going to try and help out. In fairness, these Pylons will take quite a lot of damage, but the Sentries as well. A couple of Zalts warp in the front, but the shield battery's got their backs. And the Zalt's going to be able to turn this away too. Again, this Bane Burst has been defended with a Dark Shrine coming up. Eventually, Scarlett's going to have no answer to these DTs as, well, again, I mean, buildings get blown up, but there's still no access. The full wall off once again by PartinG. And Scarlett has really no way of making this work at this point. Sadly to say. Fossil comes down, Pylon taking a little bit more damage. 2 more Banes about to finish morphing in. And they're just going to come in. I mean, again, another Pylon killed, but there's still a wall off, there's still sentries. The Dark Shine is about to finish up any second now, and DTs will again just be a big fat shutdown on anything Scarlett wants to continue to. She just types out GG, and that's going to be game number 2 going the way of our Protoss player.